Hey everybody, Melville here. I am doing something a little different. And what I'm doing is one card answer for a question that is on your mind. Now, keeping in mind that yes and no questions are hard to discern, and when you're talking about oracle cards and tarot cards, I am using the Ask Your Guides deck, and the question that you are asking is going to be answered by your guides. So you're going to have 3 piles. Now, I don't have a fancy setup to show you the cards. This is what the back of the card looks like. Okay, so pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. Take a moment, take a deep breath. Think about your question. What number comes to you? 1, 2, or 3? Now, when you're asking a question, it is best to, let's say, if you're like, should I go for this job? Should I accept this job offer? That's a yes or no question. But if you say, if I accept this offer, what is the outcome? What is the situation going to look like? That would be a better question to ask. So we're going to do these quick. There is a reading coming out for October 2023 so that you can get more information based on your sign. But for this, we're just going to do a very quick question and answer round. And we'll start with question number 1. And this is a very positive card. It says victory. So if your question is, should I do this? Should I make this move? The answer is yes. The energy is positive. You are on the right path. If your question is about relationships, improvements to this relationship is coming. If the question is about a child, and maybe like, I don't know, they're schooling or something, this is a positive sign that things are going to get better there. You have people surrounding you that really care about you and love you and support you. And there's a spotlight being shined down on that. So the help of others, not feeling like you have to do everything by yourself. And sometimes it's helpful to empower others to better love you by giving them space to assist you. And lastly, again, with the spotlight being on you, being victorious, everybody watching you could make you a little nervous around like if you're going to succeed. So maybe some of the ways that you're thinking or feeling any fearful thoughts might just be anxiety around the magnitude of what you're doing. And lastly, this seems to be in the physical realm and finances maybe. And the past is not going to repeat itself. You can trust yourself. You can trust partnerships that you have made. It is safe. It is safe. Okay, that's card number 1. I am putting that away. Card number 2, Judgment, Higher Self. Okay, so in this situation, I am seeing that maybe there's a hyper focus on somebody, a hyper focus on their behavior, their attitude, conversations, arguments that you've had with them. and it has made you hyper vigilant, meaning that they may have messed up or done something that that now is breeding this distrust, this discord. And you also might be being triggered by somebody else. And you are being very judgmental towards yourself. If you have a question around a relationship, it's really time to step back. It's time to step back. So you see how those people are standing with each other, but there's somebody higher up looking down on the situation from like an eagle eye perspective. You need to see things from a higher level. Try to find an objective point of view. Right now, you're too much in your head around whatever your question is about. You are too much in your head about it. You need to look at it from a higher perspective. Try to step out of your own shoes and see yourself from above. It's very helpful to call on your higher self and say, I need my higher self to take charge of this situation and make this decision for me. In all things, your higher self is the best self, the best part of you to make decisions. There's also a sense of completion, things coming to a close so new beginnings can start. Definitely see a change in the energy of things and being able to move forward more positively. And that's not necessarily more positively. You have the choice because it's kind of more of like a clean slate kind of situation. So it is up to you to color your future. So if you're trying to make a move or a change, or if you're waiting for something to come through for you, definitely there is a part of this that is your choice. And it's best to choose through your higher self. And it's best to capitalize on the chance for a new beginning, because these cycles, they're cycles. And so when you get to the end of a cycle and you're at the beginning of another one, it's a really great moment to lay a really positive foundation. And so do not start that foundation based on fear, anger, hurt, past problems that you've had. You want to try to get clear and be like, this is going to be positive. Things are going to work out well. So again, this is in your control. Some things may seem like they're outside of your control and you can't do anything to change them, but that is an illusion. There's something you can do, whether that is, sometimes we can't change how something's going to happen. We can always change how we react to it. And when we change how we react to it, it does determine how much power that particular thing has in our life and in our future. So you may be reacting very quickly, being tied in. I see stickiness, like you're stuck in this energy. You're in a reactive state, and then you need to get away from that reactive state and into a place of more power and control over yourself, your emotions, and your reactions to things. Step back, take a minute, step back, take a breath, and really think about how you want to proceed. And yeah, that's it for pile number 2. Thank you so much. And lastly, Guardian Angels, Deceit. Not the best card, but I'm going to be very clear with you guys all times. And so I did see all 3 cards before I started this video, and I chose to allow this one to stay. So for pile 3, your guardian angels are protecting you, and you may feel like, why isn't this working out for me? And it might be possible that it's not working out because you can't see what they can see, and what may look like a block or a failure or a denial of bringing something good to you is only in your perception that it's good. There are masks. There are people wearing masks, and they might not have your best intentions, your best, what is that word? They don't have your best good in mind. They are not on the level. If your question is around, should I trust this person? Card number 3, pile number 3 is a no, somebody is lying to you. And because this card is so negative and strong in that way, I strongly suggest that you also check in with your intuition. If you do read cards, check your cards, see if they resonate with this. Because this is a YouTube reading, open up to a whole bunch of people, and you don't want to make a decision based on what you heard here unless it resonates. Now, if you feel like somebody has been untruthful to you, you're probably right. If you're here and you chose that card, then that's a clear confirmation. So my readings tend to, oftentimes, the strongest part of my readings are validation or and or confirmation of what you already know, because every single one of us has a psychic, intuitive self, and that self always wants to guide us. And sometimes we just need an anchor. We just need a little assistance in getting us aligned and plugged in. Now, there is some fear energy here. So just because someone is being deceitful or wearing a mask does not mean that you need to worry about it. You just make your choices based on that. Trust your intuition. Don't let your fearful thoughts make you think that you are tripping. You're not. You know exactly what's up. Don't let this fool you. Don't be fooled. Manifestation. This is a turning point in your life. In your past, you probably have been in situations where this has played out. You might be noticing that this has happened before. I've felt this way before, and I made this decision, and then I wish I hadn't made this decision. So reflecting on your past and making different choices is probably very helpful for you right now. And lastly, a very powerful thing is just to ask the angels to protect you from negative people, negative situations. Archangel Michael can come in and assist you in keeping you clear of negativity. Now, there's certain situations that are stressful and somewhat negative, but for the purpose of our healing and our learning. But it doesn't mean that it has to be horribly impactful, traumatizing, things like that. If you are navigating, you can see it and you can make a different choice. Make a different choice based on what is presenting itself. You can see beyond the mask. See beyond the mask. All right, that's it, you guys. Please let me know in the comments if that was helpful to you. Honestly, I don't know if I'll ever do that again. I was called to do it, and I do what I'm told. So that's that. So now, if you want me to do and ask a question on the regular, I can look into that. But it'll definitely depend on your feedback. So please do like, subscribe, comment, share to show your support. And definitely your comments are very helpful for me to understand the content that you want to see. And if any of that resonated with you. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.